Hello everyone, my name is Prajwal Patil. I am studying MMS in SAS Institute of Management. In this video, I am going to talk about crisis management. What is crisis management? Crisis management is the application of strategic design to help an organization deal with a sudden and significant negative event. Or a crisis can occur as a result of unpredictable event or an unforeseeable consequence of some event that had been considered as a potential risk. In either case, crises almost invariably require that decisions be made quickly to limit damage to the organization. Goals of crisis management. Crisis management seek to minimize the damage a crisis causes. However, this does not mean crisis management is the same thing as a crisis response. Instead, crisis management is a comprehensive process that is put into practice before a crisis even happens. Crisis management practices are engaged before, during, and after crisis. Stage of crisis management. First come pre-crisis. Identify the crisis is important part to minimize the crisis risk and their effects. Then come crisis response and management. When crisis comes, the crisis manager is responsible to directing organization to establish the crisis management plans. Then post crisis and resolution. When crisis subsides and business begin to return to normal, the manager should continue to meet their crisis management team to evaluate their crisis effect. There are some best example of crisis management. First, Samsung. We all know Samsung company and the brand Samsung. So, within week of launching flash smartphones, the Galaxy Note 7, the company had the recall all the more than 3 million devices it had sold after report of overheating and exploding batteries. How Samsung responds? The company announced a global recall of around 2.5 million Galaxy Note 7 phones. They eventually disconnected the production and sale of the device. With the bold decision like this one, their action showed that risks of immediate impact on top line revenue. The company treated as consumer like a precious entities and put them first. The brand also built a new test lab and staff with 700 researchers, 2 lakh devices and 30,000 replicate the cause of fire. They create battery advisory group and gave all the process a boost, ensuring that the next set phones will be the company's most highly tested ones. Next example is Maggi. We all know Maggi products. The noodles contain higher than limited level of lead. The crisis with Maggi. How Maggi responds? Through smart use of social media during crisis, the brand limited further damage by refusing and informing customers to encourage them to continue buying the noodles in the future. Maggi India Twitter account also made an impressive effort to respond their tweet from customers on the issue with a pre-prepared statement explaining that lead occurs naturally in soil and water. Nestle explained the science behind the reason for the ban in simple terms so customers could understand. By June 2016, Maggi noodles have climbed back to a 57% market share, a remarkable comeback indeed. One more is Cadbury. You all know Cadbury Dairy Milk. There were complaints against the brand with regard to investing in 2 bars of Cadbury Dairy Milk. How Cadbury responds? Cadbury invested up to 15 crores, almost 150 million, on import machinery. Cadbury ramped the packaging of dairy milk. The metallic polyflow for polyester by 10-15%, but Cadbury didn't hike the pack price. Apart from that, the brand ensure trimmed tremendous investment in terms of money and time in the new packaging, media campaigns, and retailer outreach program. Roping in trusted face Amitabh Bachchan as their brand ambassador, the brand won the Battle of Worms. There are some example of crisis. Thank you so much.